In today's everyday life, the possibilities of construction give the chance to construct skyscrapers of incredible height, which are real masterpieces of architecture. In recent years, a lot of interesting places have appeared on the planet, which, if possible, should be seen by every person on Earth. We will tell you about them in this article. We propose to consider the 10 tallest buildings on the planet, and start the list of the tallest buildings on the planet, perhaps from the last position. The 118-story high-rise inaugurated in western Hong Kong in early 2010. It is still considered the tallest structure in the metropolis. The actual height of the building is 484 m. Initially, the architects wanted to create a high-rise of 574 meters. But the ban on the construction of structures above the nearby mountain peaks did not allow this. The skyscraper has 40 elevators with great speed. The hotel of the legendary Ritz chain is located on the 100th floors, offering incredible views of the entire metropolis. The underground levels are occupied by boutiques, while the 100th level offers panoramic views. The 9th position in the ranking of the tallest buildings in the world is also occupied by a masterpiece of Chinese builders. When the construction of the multifunctional building was completed, its height was 492 meters. The structure has 101 floors, while at the 100th level, at 472 meters in height, there are observation windows with an incredible panorama of Shanghai. New York specialist David Malott is considered to be the architect of the building. It is worth noting the fact that the building has passed serious tests for seismic resistance and is able to withstand an earthquake of 7 points. A well-thought-out exit system allows you to get out of the building without problems in an emergency. Each 12th floor of the building is specially protected, where employees of the center can hide from the fire. Glasses of these floors allow rescuers to quickly evacuate people in case of fire, and the fireproof frame has a special design. The local population calls this building opener because it really resembles its shape. The high-rise building Taipei 101, located in the center of the capital of the same name of Taiwan, has 101 floors, and the height of the building is 509 meters, coupled with a spire. Taipei 101 was built in only 4 years, and in 2003 it was officially opened. The lower floors of the skyscraper are adapted for the territory of shops. The upper levels contain work areas. It is worth noting that before the construction of New York's Freedom Tower, Taipei was the tallest business building in the world. The Taipei structure is powerfully protected from seismological changes and has strong supports extending 80 meters into the ground. Particularly protected from hurricanes and earthquakes is a huge ball-shaped pendulum located between the 87th and 91st floors. Its weight reaches 660 tons. It is also worth noting the presence of super high-speed elevators in the building, the usual speed of which is 60 km/h. There is a viewing platform on the 89th floor of the skyscraper, and the elevator journey to it will take only 40 seconds. The exterior of the building contains features of postmodernism combined with the features of traditional ancient Chinese architecture. The height of the building, located in the Chinese metropolis, reaches 530 meters. The tallest building in Guangzhou has 116 floors above the ground and 6 below it. The skyscraper is equipped with 86 high-speed elevators. It is worth noting the fact that the building is residential, and in addition to the hotel and business areas, There are luxurious apartments with a panoramic view of the Guangdong region. The skyscraper has a huge parking lot for 1,700 spaces, as well as an observation deck on one of the upper levels. The well-thought-out streamlined shape of the tower protects living spaces from strong winds. The stepped podium of the skyscraper contains a banquet hall and a ceremonial reception hall. There is also a huge shopping area with a cinema in the building. The skyscraper is located next to the previous high-rise city record holder, the 439-meter financial center. In addition, the surface of the skyscraper, like that of the neighboring building, is covered with ceramic profiles that protect the interiors of the skyscraper from the scorching sun. The Freedom Tower is the name of the world-office skyscraper, which is the tallest building in the world among business buildings and located in the heart of Manhattan. This structure is 541 meters high, includes 104 ground levels and 5 basement levels. The building was designed by Daniel Libeskind. The business area of the complex reaches 241,000 square meters, and on the lower ground floor there is a hall with a height of 24 meters. The lower 69 floors of the skyscraper have been allocated for the office. The next few belong to the television company, and at the heights of 415 and 417 meters there are commemorative observation decks. Since the skyscrapers of the World Trade Center were exactly this height, the height of 541 meters, 1,776 ft, was also chosen for a reason. Since the independence of the United States of America was adopted in 1776, the Freedom Tower antenna is 124 meters long and the building weighs about 760 tons. The tallest structure of the Korean Peninsula is considered to be the Tower of the Lotte World Multifunctional Center, whose height is 555 meters. The tower has a streamlined cone shape and high-tech design. The structure is faced with unusual glass panels, reminiscent of Korean national ceramics. Construction of the building was postponed several times due to the nearby airport, but was later resumed. The multifunctional 123-story skyscraper also has 6 underground retail levels, 53 office levels, 24 apartment floors and 33 luxury hotel levels. Floors from 120 to 123 are given over to one of the highest observation platforms on the planet. In addition to everything listed in the Lotte World is a huge oceanarium. The building of the Pingan International Complex is 599 meters high and 115 levels. Upon completion of construction in 2017, the structure became the second tallest structure in China and the fourth in the entire Earth. The design of the building initially envisioned an antenna with which the skyscraper would be 660 meters, but later it was cancelled as an obstacle to aircraft, and with it the tower would become the second tallest on the entire planet. The center of Pingan is located in the office district of Shenzhen, and inside the building there are not only office premises, but also boutiques, apartments and an observation deck. The multifunctional Burj Al Bait, built in the world's Muslim capital, has the heaviest and third tallest structure on the planet. The structure of the building in Mecca rises to 601 meters and has 120 levels. Also, the structure has the largest clock face on the planet, whose radius is 21.5 meters. The top of the building ends with a classic Muslim crescent. In addition to residential areas, the tower contains conference rooms, a hotel, food courts, parking lots, boutiques and even helicopter landing sites at the same time. 100,000 people can live in a Brajaubite, and the complex with a high-rise is especially popular, primarily because it is located right opposite the main Muslim mosque on the planet. Construction of the tower took 8 years and was completed by 2012, and the initial cost of the entire complex was estimated at $1.5 billion. This is the second tallest structure on the planet. The entire length of the Shanghai skyscraper is 632 meters, while the highest point of the building itself is 569 meters, and the required height is achieved using a huge spire antenna. It is inferior exclusively to the Emirati Burj Khalifa. The tower has 130 levels, which house office space, shopping and entertainment areas, a 5-star hotel and all kinds of galleries. An American architectural bureau was responsible for the project of the stylish high-tech skyscraper, and the construction of the Shanghai Tower took about 7 years. The underground levels of the building contain parking areas and metro exits. It's no secret that there is the tallest building in the world in Dubai. The Dubai skyscraper was built as a metropolis within a metropolis. Its territory has everything you need for a luxurious pastime. The height of the tallest building in the world is 830 meters. The height of the building itself is 648 meters, and the additional length is created using an antenna. The answer to the question of how many floors the tallest building in the world occupies is not so simple, because in addition to the public 163 levels, there are 2 underground levels and 46 technical ones located in the spire. The authors of the legendary projects of our time are Adrian Smith and Skidmore Bureau. The tallest building in the world is 57 elevators at a speed of just 10 meters and only one of them, the service one, walks from the first floor to the last. Given how many floors the tallest building in the world has, it can be assumed what the number of services and facilities located on it. At the tower levels there are not only entertainment areas and residential areas, but also their own garden and park areas. Dubai has the tallest building in the world and is arguably the most touristic place. Every tourist dreams of visiting the panoramic level at 123 meters and the at the top observatory. Burj Khalifa deserves the title of the tallest building in the world.